Ciao, Armanti di Libri. And welcome back to another video. Today, I'm gonna talk about this. Look, I don't like shitting on books, but you know, I wouldn't call it shitting on, I would call it questioning. Before we begin, I will preface and say that I gave this book a 3 stars on Goodreads. In my own little system, I'd give it a 3.5. It's just underwhelming, to be honest. I tabbed quite heavily onto this book, so we're going to talk about it. This is how my tabbing system for this series works. Essentially, I have about 5 colours. They all mean a different thing. So white is a character death. Light grey, in this instance, is important information I will need to retain for later. The dark grey is things that evoke a different emotion in me, such as anger, confusion, sadness. The like bluey teal in here is like romance. And then I've got gold for things that I have enjoyed. Because there were things in this book that I did enjoy. There wasn't a lot, but there were snippets. I read this with Brittany Rose Reads, as some of you might know if you've watched a few videos back. We were doing a tandem read on Onyx Storm, and she mentioned that she saw reviews about they're 200 pages in and they have no idea what's going on. So I was like, okay, we'll have a look. Like, I'm not gonna judge a book by its cover. Man, should I have judged the book by its cover? I was lost, so lost. And I went back and I went through that motherfucker Iron Flame because I had the same tabbing system and I thought that I was equipped. I remembered that I didn't like it. I remembered the cliffhanger. It was like I was reading Fourth Wing trying to grasp my bearings again. I just didn't know where I was, who these people were, and why the fuck the entire societal tone shifted. We end Iron Flame with them saving Basgaith. Violet's mum passes away. Xaden becomes Venom. And the entire premise of Iron Flame is that they are having an 80-year-old squabble about not telling each other things. And then we jump in past the prologue 2 weeks later from the end of Iron Flame. They are chilling. Xaden and Violet are fine. Violet makes this whole conundrum about not being told lies. As soon as Xaden becomes Venom, oh shit, that's my man. I gotta help him. Girl, I just read 600 pages of you literally fighting him verbally, giving him ultimatums. Where is your head at? Anyway, Xaden can sense the other Venom and they can sense him. So if there's other Venom in Basgaith, they fucking know and no one says anything. No one mentions it. Right? Weird. And this is important for later. They have sexy time and Xaden fucking drains from the wood in her headboard. There is like a segregation problem after saving Basgaith. There was a segregation problem before with the children of the rebellion and the Poramish civilians. They saved the War College and now they're angry at them. Huh? What do you mean? For some reason, the entire continent rests on this war college where they send children to die, and you are the victim of that, and you live because of the people that you are prejudiced against. And so what do you do instead of thanking them? Become more prejudiced. Now everyone in the whole fucking building has a problem with it. Anyway, there's a Venom that hunts Violet. Her name is Theophane. Theophany. And she is supposed to be a lightning wielder. So they all shit themselves because now they're like, oh fuck, these Venom can wield. Joke. Turns out later, she wields Weather. Do you wanna know who else wielded Weather? Violet's mum, who killed herself. Anyway, oh! I can't even enjoy this bit. I underlined it because I enjoyed it. Halden, the prince. One of the two princes. Previous relationship with Violet Sorrengail. Comes in and tries to get all touchy-feely. Why is he there? Why is he present? The entire plot line involving him is so he can fuck it up. I feel like we could have just skipped it, to be honest. And I just don't know if I am just inept at reading books that involve, like, extensive amounts of travel. But they went to the Isles. The dragons are struggling because there's no magic on the Isles. Because they're looking for the 7th breed, which is Adana. And they just kill people and poison people and start riots, and everyone on the Isles is, and you guessed it, racist. They see Violet and her gang roll in over the hills on their dragons and griffins. They call them fire breathers, and they go, "Get out of here, fire breathers, you are not welcome. Your kind are not welcome." Huh? What the fuck what entered her brain when she was writing this? And it wasn't just like 1 or 2 Isles, like I understand that. The Isles closest to them probably wouldn't have the best relationship with them because their big fucking animals come in and torch them. It's every island but one. They spent the first 200 pages, Violet and Xaden, not touching each other, not looking at each other. There's like reasons that they can't interact because General Atos is an asshole. And then, all of a sudden, we're fucking, we're kissing, we're touching, constantly. I was like, okay, we're back, but at what cost of my mental health? And they're only doing it on like the Isles where there's no magic, so Xaden doesn't accidentally just become more venom. Anyway, a lot of shit happens. They find the 7th breed. I'm really just skimming now. They find the 7th breeder dragon. They go, oh, we left this one egg on the continent for 100 years to hatch to see if you guys had evolved from killing each other, and it turns out you haven't. So we're not gonna help you with your little wards and your little war. That's your own problem. We're peace dragons. We're the dragons of peace. And they fuck off. You're telling me I read 400 pages to get to this point and it meant nothing. And then the dragons identify Xaden as Venom and make him change his eye form in front of Riddick, who doesn't know, Garrick, who does know, and Violet, who obviously knows. And the dragons are going, ugh, Darkwielder, be gone. We're sorry that the fucking Venom are coming, not my problem. Ew! What's this little vermin doing here? And then it becomes a problem because now Riddick is pissed off and Riddick's like, why are you telling me lies? Miss Violet Sorrengail, who hates lies, why are you keeping lies? And I was with Riddick. I was like, you slaking. Eat. Garrick almost dies. That was fucked up. Mira almost dies. That's fucked up. Quinn actually dies. That's the most fucked up thing. Adana has a mental breakdown when the dragons reject her. They go home. Right, they go home. They're fighting the Venom in, like, Torendor, one of the Poramish fucking provinces. And one Irid, which is the dragon, which is short for iridescent, because we're very original here, comes and lights the ward. Here's my fucking gripe. Right. We need the 7 dragons to put their fire on the ward, to power the ward. What the fuck is Adana doing? She's been there the whole time. We didn't power the ward. So this Irid powers the ward, and then he wants to talk to Violet and Adana one-on-one, or 2-on-1. The Irids, whatever, the iridescents, can communicate with literally anyone they want for no fucking reason. No bond required. So he cuts everyone out. He sound shields everyone. They have to fuck off. And he's like, Adana, come back with me. You are a part of my direct lineage. I will indoctrinate you into the iridescent life. You just have to unbound the human. And Adana's like, what? You can't, like, you know, she's a part of me and we're bound together. And he goes, well, you are the second dragon to bind her. When you unbind, she won't die. This fucking dragon unbinds them. She doesn't even do it. Adana doesn't even fucking do it. They fuck off because they can turn invisible. Because they're like chameleons. They fuck off. Violet is then catatonic for weeks because she's now missing a part of her. Makes sense, realistically. I would be devastated if that were me and they're a part of my soul, but like, you know, world doesn't revolve around you, I feel. That could be a little harsh, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry. We fast forward, final battle. Quinn dies in the final battle. Violet kills Theophany with the help of Xaden, who puts all this fucking magic into the earth and it, you know, extends out to wherever Violet is. She kills her. General Pancheck is the rat on the inside who's been feeding information to the Venin so he could become Venin. Out of fucking nowhere. There was no alluding to this. Like, literally none. It just happened. So, Xaden can't kill Pancheck, and he also can't kill the mage that made him Venin. But I thought you became Venin by just channeling the ground. I didn't think you had to be indoctrinated. I didn't think it was like a club like that. Sagal and Tyron, two of the strongest dragons. Do you wanna know how they get fucked? How they get caught? Nets. They can't break out of rope nets. Anyway, Violet like exudes all her energy or whatever. She's out for 2 weeks. She awakes, married to Xaden, who was on the fucking run because he's fully Venin now. She is now the Duchess of Terendor. And they're asking her where he is so they can kill him. He might be Venin, but he literally just saved the entire fucking province. We gotta kill him? We gotta kill him. Oh, and Garrick's gone too. He's just fucked off with him. And they're like, Violet, where is he? What? And she's like, what the fuck is on my hand? There's no words to describe this that I'm feeling. Half of the shit that has the yellow tab in here is actually cringe. I'll read it to you. Because I enjoyed it when I was reading it, but upon reflection, ugh! Like, Xaden is mine. I will scour the world until I find a way to save him right back. Okay, like, that one's not too bad, I guess. What happened to not getting in trouble? I never promised that. You look tired. Just what every man wants to hear from the person he loves. But like, the way that they talk, it felt like I was reading a Wattpad for like the first half. It didn't even feel like a Rebecca Yarros book. Drop me and I'll kick you in the face. Let's be honest, you're not kicking anyone with that knee. Because Violet fucked up her knee. Also, Violet has the bone problem, right? One knock into the wall, her knee dislocates. 12 hours on the back of the biggest fucking dragon. Listen, I'm a little bit sore. Girl, your bones would be dislodged. You are fucked. I'm a little bit sore and I'm a little bit exhausted. Your hips would be out. Especially when she's doing this the whole time she's on the back of the fucking dragon. Like, yeah, your shoulders are gonna get fucked. Your spine is gonna be fucked. Your hips, especially, are gonna be fucked. Because at the start, when she was just sitting, she was in pain, and all of a sudden it's now, look, I'm in a little bit of discomfort. Huh? There's a lot of plot armor in this book. I did enjoy this. I'll read this out. I don't care if she hands you a steaming pile of goat shit, Mira lectures down the line. No one complains. Got it? Smile and thank her. This is our last real chance to secure an army. What if it's cow shit? Riddick asks. That's considerably heavier. No complaining, Drake snaps from the left. Fuck, it's like travelling with my parents, Riddick mutters. What are you thinking? I ask Xaden. And then he replies with, they better have an army worth handling shit for. And then he also says, don't pick the shit card because it's a luck of the draw. And then, oh, by the way, Cat falls in love with another man finally, and then he dies. He dies immediately after that passage I just read. I just feel like a lot of it is unnecessary. I feel like it wasn't worth it. I don't know what happened. I don't know what drug was in Fourth Wing, but it was not inserted into the ink of the next two. Some people loved this, and I'm so happy for you. This fucking did not hit me. This did not hit for me. This was not what I expected it to be. After Iron Flame, I was really hoping this would be like the pickup point. I thought Iron Flame was just gonna be the in-between book where we're just setting up for the main conflict against the Venom, and anticlimactic. You know, I don't think I can really say anything else. I think that I've drained my soul. Leave your opinions of Onyx Storm below. If you loved it, feel free to express your love for it. I'm not gonna shit on you. Each to their own. Books are made for different people. It's not my favourite, but it's not the worst one I've read. It's on my do-do list, and it's the only book I've read this year. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, arrivederci.